The Hall of Ascendancy gleamed with obsidian and gold. At the heart of the great room, seated on a throne carved from the bones of extinct colossi, King Valor of the Caraxi Dominion judged not a criminal nor a traitor, but his own daughter. "You are no longer of my blood," he pronounced, each word a dagger across the silent chamber. Princess Thalara stood tall despite the tears welling in her violet eyes. Her ceremonial armor, usually polished to reflect the stars themselves, was scorched and dented. She had returned from the outer colonies not in triumph, but in disgrace, according to her father. "You spared the enemy," the king thundered. "You brought shame to our ancestors, who conquered 1,000 worlds." "I spared civilians, father," she answered, her voice steel-wrapped in velvet. "Women and children. They posed no threat." "No threat. They are human, daughter. Vermin breeding endlessly, spreading rebellion across the stars. You were to cleanse the colony, not protect it." Thalara stepped forward. There was one, a human who stood between his people and our soldiers. He negotiated peace, even when death was all we offered. I saw something different in him. "His name is Cole Rourke." A murmur rippled through the gathered nobles. The king's lips curled into a sneer. "You fell under a human spell. I should have known." "You're wrong. He saved lives, including Caraxi soldiers. He spoke our tongue. He understood us." "You are exiled," Valor said, rising. "From this day forward you are not my daughter. You have no title, no claim. Leave my sight." The royal guards flinched but didn't move. No one had expected the sentence to fall so hard, so quickly. Thalara didn't beg. She didn't bow. "I hope one day you see what you've thrown away," she whispered. Then she walked from the hall alone. The human frontier planet of Myria. 7 wasn't much to look at. The soil was too red, the air too dry, and the moons too close. But to Cole Rourke it was home. When the Caraxi first attacked, they came with fire and steel. They were ruthless, their soldiers silent and disciplined, genetically altered for war. Cole had watched friends and family die in seconds. And yet something had stopped the onslaught. The alien princess had descended with all the fury of a storm, but had chosen not to destroy them. She ordered her forces to retreat, citing strategic mercy. It was a lie, but one that had saved lives. Cole never forgot her. When she returned to Myria, 7 months later and alone, the townsfolk were ready with weapons. Until Cole stepped between her and the rifles. "She saved us," he told them. "Let her speak." The crowd dispersed, confused but not convinced. Thalara looked different now. No more pristine armor. No guards. No royal insignia. "I was disowned," she told Cole quietly. "And you came back here. It was the only place where I was seen as something other than a weapon." Cole nodded slowly. "You can stay. But the people are scared. They lost a lot." "So did I," she said. Over the months that followed, Thalara became part of the struggling colony. Not an honored guest, but a worker like any other. She helped repair irrigation systems, hunted dangerous local beasts, and defended the town from rogue slavers. Her advanced training saved lives more than once. She and Cole grew closer, not just as comrades but as something deeper. She taught him alien philosophy and martial forms. He showed her what it meant to enjoy a sunset, a quiet meal, a joke. One night, under the pale light of Myria 7's twin moons, she asked him, "Do you think we're building something worth keeping?" "I think we already did," he answered, and kissed her for the first time. They were happy, until the sky cracked open again. A Caraxi dreadnought entered orbit without warning. Its arrival was not a raid, but a judgment. King Valar's flagship, Vengeance Reborn, sent a message that echoed across the planet. The traitor princess is to be executed. Any who harbor her will be annihilated. Panic swept through the colony. Farmers and miners who had once shared food with Alara now whispered betrayal. Her past had returned to damn them all. Cole stood before the town council. She's saved us. Over and over. If we give her up now, we're no better than the ones who burn planets. She brought this on us, someone shouted. You just lusted after her. Cole punched the table. You're damn right I love her. And I'm not going to let you hand her over. The Lara emerged from the shadows. I'll go, she said calmly. No more blood. Cole spun to face her. No. We can fight this. Not this time. He wants me. Not you. The Lara was taken aboard the Caraxi dreadnought in chains. King Valar greeted her not with hate, but something colder. You shamed me. And now you die. I am not afraid, she said. The king raised his weapon, a ceremonial blade encoded with his genetic signature. Any last words? Just this, the human you despised. He's a better man than you ever were a father. Then the ceiling shook. Alarms blared. The ship's AI screamed. Unauthorized breach in Hangar Bay. Human life form detected. Valar's eyes narrowed. What? A screen flickered to life, showing Cole Rourke, armed with scavenged Caraxi weapons and wearing repurposed armor. He'd stolen a fighter and docked it directly into the dreadnought. He came alone. Valar barked. No, the Lara said, smiling. He came with hope. Cole was a blur of violence and determination. He moved through the corridors like he'd trained for this his entire life, because the Lara had trained him. Using the neural link she'd secretly implanted in his armor, she guided him past guards, through ventilation shafts, and into the throne chamber. When he burst in, Valar was waiting. A human dares defile the royal deck, the king sneered. Cole looked at the Lara in chains, then back at her father. You're the one who doesn't deserve her, he said. Valar struck first. Their duel was a symphony of raw power and desperation, alien swordsmanship against human grit and ingenuity. Cole fought like a man with nothing left to lose. The Lara, using her knowledge of the ship's systems, remotely overloaded the gravity core for a split second. Just long enough. Cole's strike landed, shattering the king's blade and sending him sprawling. I should kill you, Cole said, breath ragged. Valar coughed blood. Then do it. Be the monster you claim I am. Cole lowered the blade. She spared me. I spare you. He turned to the Lara and sliced her chains. Let's go home. Back on Miria 7, the dreadnought disappeared into hyperspace, leaving behind a stunned planet. Valar had been defeated not by war, but by mercy. And the people of Miria 7 welcomed the Lara not with suspicion, but with open arms. They had seen the truth. Years passed. Under a shared banner, humans and exiled Caraxi forged a new settlement, Unity's Reach. It became a haven for those seeking peace, regardless of species. Cole and the Lara led together, not as monarchs or warriors, but as builders of something better. Then one day a ship landed. An elder Caraxi stepped out, alone, unarmed. It was Valar. Older. Smaller somehow. I came, not for war, he said, kneeling. Cole didn't speak. He simply let the Lara decide. She looked at her father for a long time. You disowned me. I did, he admitted. And I see now. I was wrong. Not about you. About everything. About them. He looked at Cole. I regret what I've done. Deeply, there was silence,